Big day in the house yesterday, and it kind of came out of nowhere. Our oldest, Claire, who is 5.5 now, is now riding her bike as a two-wheeler, which I did not see coming, but it came out of nowhere. Thank you. Yes. A round of applause. Kate found this thing on Instagram where I was not aware of this, but if you want to teach your kid or grandkid to ride a bike, you take a towel. And did you do this, Mark? This is some new thing that she found on Instagram. I don't know if this is what you did with your girls.
I haven't done the towel trick.
You take a towel and you wrap it under their arms, and you kind of run alongside them, and then you slowly loosen the towel, and then eventually remove the towel. The towel gives them the balance that they need, and then eventually, as you loosen the towel, they get more confident, and eventually the towel's gone, and they've got all the balance they need to ride their two-wheeler. So, I get home, and she's like, "You're not going to believe it, Claire's riding a two-wheeler." And, up until a week ago, she was still nervous on the training wheels. So I'm like, well, this is great. And I remember as a kid, my dad took me to a field. I remember where I was, big field. That way you could fall over as much. You're not going to get hurt. And she's just out in the street, asphalt. And suddenly she's rocking and rolling on her two-wheel bike and was doing it all day yesterday. So July 29th of 2024 will be the day that our oldest learned to ride her two-wheeler. And she is on cloud 9 riding that bike. And I didn't see it coming. Not this quickly, but good for her. I mean, I was 5, so she was getting to that age where she should be on the two-wheeler, but I didn't think it happened just like that with this towel trick. So we put up the video on my Instagram stories, at Pete Mundo. You can see it there. And this towel trick is great. I can share that on Instagram too, on our stories, on my stories, and you can see it there because I wasn't even home for it. And, here I am thinking I'm going to, teach my daughter how to ride a bike, and now she's just in the street with this towel around her, and now she's an expert. So go figure. But it worked. I mean, it worked really fast as well. So that was big news on the sports front in our house yesterday. Now, on the Kansas City sports front, Bobby Witt Jr. hits the go-ahead grand slam home run yesterday to give the Royals the 8-5 win that came in the 8th inning. They hand the White Sox their 15th straight loss, franchise record 15th straight loss for the White Sox.
Oof.
I know. And the Royals are still hanging on to that final wild card spot. So it's going to be a good final couple of months here in Kansas City on the baseball front. Going to be a lot of fun. But Mark tipped me off to this. I don't have Bally Sports, and it's one of the major issues the Royals have in this town right now. I have YouTube TV, and I don't get Bally Sports. I don't get the Royals games. And, I love sports. I love baseball. But out of principle, I am paying enough in streaming services. I'm not paying another, $20 a month for Bally Sports? Just out of principle, I'm not doing it. So I don't watch the games. I mean, I will listen on radio if I'm in the car. Obviously, I'll keep tabs on the highlights on my phone. But I'm not sitting there watching games every night. And by the way, it's destroying Major League Baseball in local markets, this whole ridiculous blackout Bally Sports issue.
Yeah.
That is a story for another day, John. I know it's driving us all nuts.
Well, and as a boomer, when it's free on TV, I'm not complaining I would have to pay for something. It's just nickel and dime here, and, you got to live over there to get this one, and it's just crap. The teams need to take it back over and get it out there. I don't watch it, and I won't go out of my way to watch it now. So
No. I'm with you there. I mean, ESPN Plus is charging me $10, $11 a month, and I'm getting games out the wazoo. I'll get all these college football games this fall, everything else. I'm not paying $20 a month for one baseball team that, I might casually check in on. I'm just not going to do it. So it's hurting the sport. I think it's really hurting the Royals locally. And as a result, we're missing out on these incredible calls from Ryan Lefevre and Rex Hudler, who are just going bonkers last night on Bally Sports on the Bobby Witt Jr. Grand Slam. Let's roll it.
Grand Slam, Bobby Witt Jr. in a 6-run 8th inning.
One more time. The first 5 seconds of that, please. I want to hear Rex Hudler. I mean, that didn't sound like a guy who was just hitting a home run, or it sounded like someone hitting a home run in the bedroom. Please, roll it again.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I tell you what,
that's
though,
great.
When you see the video of it, man, Bobby went and lashed that ball out of the ballpark. I mean, it was a no-doubter. There's no wonder Rex was
You know, broadcasting 101 as someone who used to do some play-by-play, the color guy should never step on the play-by-play guy. But if you're Rex Hudler and you're going to let out whatever that noise was last night and you're going to become, I think that should be a meme. And, you know, listen, you've got the stature of Rex Hudler in this town. I'm accepting of it in that scenario. But typically, you know, if you're coaching those guys, it's a big no-no to have the color guy step on the play-by-play guy like he just did.
My favorite, though. Oh, go ahead. I thought you were done. Go ahead. Yeah.
No. Please, it's all yours.
No, my favorite was, God bless him or God rest his soul, Lynn Dawson. You know, the Chiefs, Mitch would be doing the big thing. Chiefs on a drive here, steps under the center, and you hear Lynn go, oh. before Mitch had got the play out. And next thing you know, Mitch was, there's a fumble, and Lynn's already going, oh.
Oh, that's great. That's great. No, I mean,
Good
you
moments.
see it at the network level. If you want to actually study these broadcasters, the great ones know when to shut up. The color guys, especially on television, you let the visual speak for itself.
Yep.
You'll hear in a perfect world, and we'll see how Tom Brady does with this fall, but you hear, let's say, Jim Nantz make a game-winning touchdown call, let the visual breathe for 5 to 10 seconds, and then you have Tony Romo come in and analyze it. Now, Tony is still so hyper that he hasn't quite gotten there yet, but if you're coaching these guys when it comes to play-by-play broadcasting, especially on TV, that's how it goes. You can't really do that on radio because you need the words to describe what you're seeing, but on TV, you got to let it breathe. But Rex Hudler, he wasn't letting anything breathe last night. One more time, please, Mark, on the opening 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Something tells me that that's not the first time Rex has made that noise because, I mean, he nailed it. He just nailed it.
If you liked the grand slam, the defensive play that Bobby Witt made to end the game, Rex goes even harder.
Oh, even harder. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Please.
MacArthur should be expecting the best now in this role. No way. Whoa! My!
You just can't draw it up any better. Hottest player on earth right now. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at him to his feet. Then he helped him out with a pick. What a comeback win. This is the best win of the season for the Royals. No question.
Oh,
Look at
man.
Junior. Are you kidding?
He's got all the noises down. My goodness, what an animal.
He couldn't stop.
Oh, man, we need more of those. You know, I may just get Bally Sports for Rex Hudler's call for the next 2 months. I may just have to do that. My goodness. That is gold right there. Outstanding work.